And we returned to this game after not having played in months because of reasons of health and not really wanting to go through New World again. And I was also working night shift for some time. So I was asleep for most of the day and then awake at night, and on my days off I decided that recording yourself squeeing about hot guys and video games at 4 AM was not the appropriate time to do so. So I wasn't recording for a while. But I don't work night shift anymore, thank goodness. And now I just have to get used to being awake during the day again, which is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. What has happened with the game since we last played, aside from the fact that we have unlocked Ornamen's Root because we did everything else in the game? I got myself a PS Vita, as well as all 4 Amnesia games onto it, so Memories, the later / Crowd double pack, and World. I have been a good kitty. I haven't actually played Crowd or World, although I would really like to play them. But I have loaded up later to see if there were any differences between the PSP version, the one that I'm playing now, and the PS Vita version. You know, see if there's like a new opening song or differences to the title screen or the main menu, which so far doesn't seem to be the case. The opening song is still the same as per this version, Hajimari no Kyoku. And the main menu now, instead of an install button, has a back to top button, because with later in the Crowd double pack, you choose which game you want to pick and back to top brings you back to that selection screen. What I've looked at from the trophies, later seems to have added the mechanic for Memories, where certain images have this rose on it, which means that if you click on certain parts in that image, you end up getting a line or a few from the boyfriend talking about what's going on in that scene. Trophies also tell me that Crowd has it, and I'm sure World is going to have it too, but like I said, I haven't played those games. In case you were actually wondering how far I am or what I'm doing with my Amnesia games, since it's actually my Japanese PSN account, look up cieltan. Then you can see my progression on the games, mostly Japanese ones that I play on that one. Speaking of Crowd though, I have looked up a little bit of information about it because I saw it had suspense and love and working, and I have no clue what all those things are, so I wanted some information there. And the two roots there are suspense and love. Suspense seems to take place during one of the previous games, and the love root takes place after the after stories. Now, I'm a bit confused there because I'm not sure, do they mean after the after stories or before the end? Because if you will remember, Iki's after story ended with a 3-year time skip where the two end up getting married. I'm not sure if it means that love root takes place after the after story, as in after that wedding, or if it takes place in the interim of his after story ended in November, and it's in the interim of that and getting to the wedding. I'm not sure. What little information I've looked up about the love root, the hero seems to have a problem in Iki's love root, and if her problem is what I understood it to be from what I read, I'm gonna be having so much fun mocking her for it because it really doesn't seem like a problem at all. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We're here for later, we're here for New World, and we are here to finish up later. Strange as that sounds. Now the thing about New World is, I said I didn't want to go through it again. That's because, of course, I went through it before doing this Let's Play. So I went through it and I unlocked the after stories, Waka-san and the girls. And then I actually did the Let's Play, as you know. But someone in the comments asked, are you going to record New World? And I wasn't sure at first, but then I thought about it and realized, yeah, New World is part of the game, And it actually has some pretty funny and sweet scenes in it, so why not record it? So that's what we're here for.
それはとある世界のとある国のとある女の子の物語。8月1日、彼女が目を覚ました時、すべての記憶は失われていた。傍らにいたのは精霊と名乗る不思議な少年オリオン。精霊オリオンは記憶が失われたのは自分のせいだという。記憶を取り戻すためなら何でも協力するというオリオンの助言に従い、少女は身の回りを調べ始める。やがて明らかになっていく少女の人間関係、そして見え始める複雑に絡み合った思惑。彼女の記憶が消えてしまった本当の理由、オリオンは悟る。そうか、彼女が記憶喪失になったのは僕との衝突が原因じゃなかったんだ。全てを知ろうともがく彼女の前に現れる組織の人間、伸びる魔の手。果たして彼女は記憶を取り戻せるのか。記憶が消えてしまった本当の原因は何なのか。オリオンは彼女を守りきることができるのか。果たしてオリオンと彼女の運命は。っていうような話だったらよかったのにな。
So basically, Orion was doing an epic retelling of basically the beginning plot of Amnesia, as in the heroine lost her memories when the spirit Orion merged with her and he took up the place of her memories. Oops. And so while epically retelling how he's going to help her do it, he's asking the questions of what is the real reason for her to have lost her memories? What will Orion be able to protect the heroine? And what will their fate be? But it's fortunately not as epic as it actually sounds. Orion is such a silly nut.
やあ、おはよう。目が覚めた？あれ、まだ眠い？昨日は遅くまで僕と作戦会議してたからね。でも目が覚めるなりどなたでしたっけっていうのはちょっとひどい寝ぼけ方だよ。ぼーっとしてるみたいだから今の君の状態について簡単にまとめてみたんだ。今話したのが8月1日から今日までのあらすじ。僕が精霊オリオン。思い出した？なんだよその顔。事実と違うところがあった？そうだっけ？だいたい事実通りだと思ったけどな。嘘です。ごめんなさい。組織の魔の手とか記憶喪失の真相とか全然何にもありません。単なる事故です。僕の責任です。僕が君の精神体と衝突しちゃったせいで君の記憶が飛んじゃったんです。今のは僕の願望です。はあ、本当に何か真相があるならいいのにな。もし君の背後に何か事情があったとしたら僕は君を守って戦うんだ。知恵と勇気で君を導いて巨大な悪から君を助けるんだよ。僕は人間のものには触れないし君以外の人間には見えないし喋ることもできないけど。あ、追っ手が！オリオン助けて！任せて。この町の地理は知り尽くしてるよ。次の角で追っ手を巻くんだなんてね。
He's basically just telling us, are you awake or still asleep? Either way, here is basically the synopsis of what has been happening in August since she lost her memories. But he says, he does feel guilty because it's his fault that her memories are gone, so he's very determined to get them back. And he says that he will fight to protect her any way he can. Even if humans can't see him, even if he doesn't have a corporeal manifestation in this world, even if he can't speak to humans, he will still fight for her. So he's basically mocking role-playing around here. Ah, you cutie!
まあ実際には君の身辺調査さえままならない僕だけどね。はあ、現実は世知辛いね。
As you can see here, I have gone through New World at least twice because you see both of these options are actually picked and have already been used, as you can tell by the green highlighted options. Because I wanted to see, you know, are there any differences between what you pick between here and there? There really aren't. There are only a few cases where if you pick an option that doesn't matter, you only get a bit more information, then you have to end up picking the other one anyway. Most of the time it's just a little bit of dialogue difference here and there. You're basically telling me, you know, we're very happy and grateful that you are here for us.
今はまだあんまり役に立ててないかもしれないけど、僕もっともっと頑張るからね。まあ嘆いてばっかりいないで、できることを頑張らないとね。今の僕にできることは、君が安全に生活できるようにサポートすること。ねえ、見て見て。昨日君と作った人物相関図。夕べ君が眠ってから一人でこれを見て考えてたんだ。
Basically, he made a little notepad, note page about what information we already have determined for the sake of what we have here so far.
昨日まで様子を伺ってみて、一通りの人間関係は分かってきたよね。君の親はどこか遠くにいて不在。君は現在一人暮らしで彼氏はなし。特に親しいのは幼なじみ2人とバイト仲間4人ってとこ。傷害事件の真っ只中ってわけでもないし、悪質な女性集団によるいじめに遭ってるわけでもないし。
Okay. Let's backpedal a bit. So the note page, whatever. With the information we have so far, so we figured out that the heroine lives alone, her father works overseas, and she doesn't have a boyfriend in this world. Which, as I said before, New World is one where she doesn't have a boyfriend compared to the other ones. She has 4 co-workers: Iki, Wakasan, who is the manager, Kent, and... Did I already say Saba or Mina? Saba and Mina, you know, the 2 girls. There's also Shin and Toma, who are her childhood friends, but it doesn't really make it clear, but they do also work at the cafe. And Rika-san is Iki's fan. Here at the bottom, Orion wrote down and struck off reasons for what might have caused her amnesia. And he said she didn't get it from getting into an accident or getting any injuries, which is incidentally how she supposedly got her amnesia in Heart World. You know, she fell off the cliff, then got hurt even further and lost her memories. It didn't happen because she was bullied by girls, which is what happened in Iki's world apparently, except that they didn't really bully her until after the beginning of August. So let's say part of the bullying could also be because Toma's rude, because there she was bullied.
悲惨な運命の男から驚きの理由で命を付け狙われてるってわけでもないみたいだよね。
And here he says it's not because of some evil guy that's been stalking her and making her feel uncomfortable, which might be a reference to Ukyo's world? It's unclear. Maybe Toma's, although Once again, we didn't really notice Toma's evil personality, if we may say that, until after August, so just a little wink and nod to memories.
そこで提案なんだけど、これから頼りにできそうな相手を選んで記憶喪失のことを相談してみない？平和で一般的な人生を生きている君が記憶を取り戻すためにはそれが一番の近道だって思うんだ。とりあえず今日はバイトだよね。君が親しくしてるみんなとは結構会えるんじゃないかな。みんなと話をしながら誰が一番頼りにできそうか改めて考えてみようよ。それでもって君がこの人って思う人に今の状況を説明しておく。あ、でも何があるかわからないから慎重に様子を見ながらね。どうかな？危険かな？まあバイトしながらゆっくり考えてみて。
He says that since she has work today, focus on that first, and since most people are going to be at work anyway, it's going to be great because she can talk with everyone and see who might be the most reliable person possible, so that she can say, that's the person, that's the one that I can reveal my amnesia to, and it's going to be great. Though Orion wonders, maybe this could be a bit rushed? Maybe a little dangerous, but just worth a shot,
それじゃあ着替えてバイトに出発。
あれ？何？バイト行く途中？だとしたら遅くない？今からならギリギリだろ。
Ugh. First lines out of Shin's mouth and I already want to smack him across it. Gotta keep myself together. Don't let my dislike for him run my emotions.
どうせまた二度寝でもしてたんじゃないの？その寝起き悪いの直せよ。待ち合わせに遅れるとか迷惑だし。
朝っぱらから手厳しいお言葉ありがとう。
I agree, Orion. So Shin sees her in front of the cafe. Oh, you're here? Don't you have work? Shouldn't you be starting to walk, go in? Why are you standing around and spacing out? You're gonna be late. And Orion's like, thank you so much for the stern lecture in the early morning.
わかってると思うけど一応説明ね。こいつはシン、君の幼馴染だよ。不愛想だけど君のことはいろいろ気遣ってくれるんだ。スパルタだけどさ。
To reiterate, this guy is Shin. He is your childhood friend. His words may be pretty blunt and cruel, but he does care about you. In a very Spartan kind of way.
それなりに信用を受ける相手だと思うから相談相手にしてもいいかもしれないね。
何ぼーっとしてんの？返事もないとかいつも以上にひどいけど。まだ寝ぼけてんの？
別に寝ぼけてません。ちゃんと睡眠はとりました。
なんで俺の周りってボケてんのが多いんだろうな。手がかかりすぎ。世話焼けるやつばっかりだ。
なんか引っかかる言い方だね。何かあったのかな？それとも単に君に対する愚痴
？Shin wonders why the people around him are all such the type to space out all the time, and it's all such a bother to him. Orion wonders if we should ask if something happened, which we could ask him to elaborate on this whole why are people around him spacing out so much, but I'm not going to do that. But that would mean I have to apologize for spacing out. Fine, I'll apologize for spacing out.
何いきなり謝ってんの？意味わかんないんだけど。
Why are you apologizing so suddenly? I don't understand your reason for it. I'm just trying to get to the next part. which I think is actually going to be a lot more fun.
だってこの子を責めるような口調だったじゃないか。違うの？
別にお前に文句言ってるわけじゃないから謝らなくていいし、お前が手がかかるのは昔からだから気にしてないし。
フォローになってないフォローだな。
つかもう行けよ。間に合わなくなるだろう。
You're the one that kept talking to me to keep me from actually going into work.
あ、そうでした。
じゃあな、バイト真面目にやれよ。
はいよ。
だってさ、バイトもだけど頑張って情報収集しなきゃね。シンの言う通りギリギリだったね。着替えちょっと雑だったかも。
おはよ
う。Morning, handsome.
最近よく店で会うね。もう6日くらい連続で出てない？ずいぶん頑張るね。疲れも溜まってきてるんじゃないかな。ほら、君のヘッドドレス斜めになってるのに気がついてないみたいだしね。これ僕が直していい？
Sure.
こら、朝一でさらっと距離詰めるな。このエロ魔人は君のバイト先の先輩であり、大学4年生の一期。
Okay. First off, Iki greets us and says, they've been seeing each other a lot. This is the 6th day in a row that she's working, so she's quite a hard worker. And is she sure that she's not getting, really tired from this? I mean, after all, her headdress, her little headband is all crooked and not done properly. So he steps closer and asks if she is okay with him fixing this up, which I'm totally okay with. So Orient says, hey, don't get suddenly so close to, a co-worker. And then says that this perverted demon is the senpai at work, 4th year university student Iki. First of all, Orion, perverted demon means incubi, or since there's only one, incubus. Which, if I were to assign demonic species to characters, Iki would totally be an incubus.
ものすごく強烈に女の子にモテて、なんとファンクラブまで存在してる冗談みたいなやつで、とにかくほっとくとどんどん接近してくるので、なんか反応して。
He's really popular and even has a fan club meeting him. So, you really have to watch out with him and quick, say something to stop him. Which makes me wonder why I should. So we can say, oh, no, it's okay, I can do this myself. Or we can ask him to please fix it for us. Which, of course, is what I'm going to pick.
ちょっと!
What the hell?
意外、照れて逃げると思ったのにな。僕を意識してないってこと？だとしたら残念だけど、まあいいか。綺麗な髪だからずっと前から触りたいと思ってたし。
Okay. Iki's quite surprised that we're letting him do it. Like, really? You're not actually trying to run away from me? A little sad that I'm not having that reaction on you anymore, but that's okay too. And he says that she has such beautiful hair and he always wanted a reason to touch it, which I can say that to make it sound really creepy. So let's just assume that he didn't mean it in the creepy way.
そこまでだ、一休。
この声は。
彼女にそれ以上近づくな。神聖な職場でセクハラ行為など、店長が許してもこの私が許さん。出たな。統計怪人マッドケント。
So Kent appears. and tells Ikki to not move another muscle. Well, technically he actually says Ikkyu, of course. And he says that even if the manager allows him to sexually harass their coworkers, he, Kent, will not allow it, so he'd better step away from the heroine. So Ikki's all, he has appeared. The statistical person, Mad Kent. Ah, these two are a riot.
じゃなくて
That's not it?
彼はケント、同じくバイトの先輩で聖地大学の院生らしい。統計怪人って一輝が言ってたけど、実際そんな感じだよ。数字と理論の塊みたいなやつ。
He explains that Kent is also a senpai at work and he's a grad student from Seiji University. And that Ikki calling him statistical is actually kind of true because he does give off that type of aura, but not really. He's just being a little dramatic about that.
この私の目の黒いうちはそのようなハレンチな真似はさせんぞ、一級。へえ、何の権利があって剣は僕の邪魔をするのかな。権利ならある。なぜなら果実出題した数学パズルナンバー500、その勝者はこの私だからね。敗者は勝者に従う。それが世の常だと歴史が証明している。であれば私には君の邪魔をする権利もあろう。
え、嘘。剣がそこまで勝利宣言するほど採点結果悪かった？
68 点だったな。まあこちらも記念すべき500回目ということで難易度を上げすぎた感はある。次からは少し優しくしよう。クリアできないパズルを出しても仕方ない。
やめてよそれ。手加減とかされると萎えるよ。やっぱ本気で来てくんないとさ。
おお、言ったな。ではナンバー501は今までの最高難易度で出題しよう。
こっちも全力で迎え撃つよ。やられっぱなしは性に合わないからね。
500回もパズル出したり出されたりしてんのこの2人。飽きないな。見ての通り一輝とケントはすごく仲がいいんだ。
Ikki and Kent start talking about the math puzzle. Specifically, Kent says that Ikki failed puzzle number 500, and he can understand that perhaps it was too difficult and impossible for him to solve, so he will make sure that the next one is going to be simpler. Ikki tells him to please not bother making it simpler. He has to go at him with everything that he's got. Otherwise, he just really has no reason to even attempt to do his best with that. And Orion's just here like, I can't believe those two even managed to make 500 puzzles and further. But as you can see, Ikki and Kent are very good friends.
双方ちょっと普通じゃない部分を持ち合わせてるけど、信用できない人間ってわけじゃない。この2人に相談するのも手だね。その場合どっちか片方より2人セットの方がいいかな。
ところで君、そのヘッドドレスは結局どうするの？僕が直す？それともケンに直してもらう？
そこに話を戻すの？っていうかその2択？
So Ikki turns to turns to Hiro and says, so what about your headdress? Should Ikki fix it or should Kent fix it for you? Orion's like, wait, what? You're changing the subject back to this? And why only these two options? So we can have Kent fix it for us, who then says, it's a girl's headdress, why would I even know how to fix that? And Ikki teases him a little bit about that. Or we can have Ikki do it for us, which, why would I suddenly change this? I already told Ikki that he should fix it for me.
了解。じゃあこっちにおいで。これだけ至近距離で君を見つめるのは初めてかな。
Ah! Please! I can understand that you want to really, zoom in on the characters. Totally okay with that. But could you at least add the lip sync or the lip movements when they talk? Because just the static image with no lip movement while they talk is really freaking creepy.
これで君が僕の虜になってくれたら嬉しいんだけど。どう？まだ聞かない？
ヘッドドレス直すだけでしょ?
So Ikki tells the heroine to come closer so he can fix her headdress. And it's actually the first time that they're this close to each other and looking into each other's eyes. So, still not falling for him? And Olga's like, you are just going to fix the headdress, right?
君も悪趣味だな。
Excuse me?
何も進んで孤高に飛び込むこともある前に。
Kent says that the heroine's taste is really bad, implying that her taste in men is really bad. Excuse me, Kent, I dated you. You were the first guy I dated in Amnesia. Are you saying you are a bad guy in terms of taste of men too? Well, probably considering his route in Amnesia memories. But he got better.
盛り上がっているようだな。
Ah, it's him. Now we're getting to a really weird, funny part.
若さん、おはようございます。
おはようございます。
Us!
おはよう。今日はこれで全員か。時間通りに揃ったようで何よりだ。ヘッドドレスがずれているな。
It's still not fixed? He says my headdress is still not fixed. Ikki, what the hell were you doing? I told you to fix my headdress.
奥の姿見で直してくるがよい。こちらの話は進めていいよ。
Ugh, fine. I'll go to the back and fix it myself and then we can continue to talk.
だってさ、行こう。
Sure.
どう？治った？治ったね。よし、オッケー。
Everything in the right place.
さっきの人はこのお店の店長さんだよ。みんなからは店長とか若さんって呼ばれてる。基本いい人なんだけど。市内を常に腰から下げてるのはどういう理由なんだろうね。
Orion explains that this guy is the manager of the cafe, and everybody calls him either manager or Waka-san. And he is actually a good guy, but he has no idea why he carries a practice sword around. One of those... maybe it was a... whatever, he's basically carrying a practice sword around. But he has no idea why.
早かったな。では、話を続けよう。私は本日は厨房に入る。フロアは二人で手は足りるか？一気。
And me. I know that you're doing the whole thing where you don't mention the heroine's name because of the whole insert name here yourself. But at least say Kimi or Anata or something like that. Just mention her somehow. I mean, Radiant Mythology also has the whole heroic mime thing, and you insert the name yourself. And they went around with it by having Moromo and everyone else, though mostly Moromo, say, "Oh, I'm Moromo, and this is my partner." So basically he had a way of referring to the character without mentioning a name. Which they kind of do in this game too by using Kanojo or, various forms of you, so why not use it here? It's a minor thing, I know, but it's really bothersome.
問題ありません。フェアの最中でもないですから、二人で回せます。
ではケント、厨房はどうだ？今日は早く来て仕込みをしていたようだが。
それですが店長、こちらでは問題が発覚している。
So now that everything is fixed, Vaka says that we're gonna, continue what we were talking about, the whole opening the cafe. And he says the strategy for today is that there will be 2 people on the floor, Iki and Otome. You guys okay with that? Yeah, sure, no problem. We'll take the floor. There are 2 people, so that's fine. Alright, Kent. How about the kitchen for you? You will be alone there, so I hope it will be alright. About that, manager, there is a problem here that I have to bring up.
問題とは？
あなたに発注依頼をしておいた生バジルの代わりに大量の乾燥バジルが届いている。昨日の段階で生バジルは尽きた。これでは本日のパスタのジェノベーゼが作れない。
何？生バジルの代わりに乾燥バジルと？
先週の月曜も同じことがあったが、前回はあなたのミスということで謝罪を受けたはずだ。責任の所在は問わないが、2回連続で同じミスがあったのは言いたい。今から生バジルを買いに行くにしても開店は5分後だ。したがってこの件について判断を仰ぎたいんだが。
店長？
この私が2週にわたり失策を重ねたというのか。なんということだ。一店舗の店長として許されざる失態。かくなる上は腹を切ってお詫び申し上げる。
腹？
ストップ店長。市内じゃ腹は切れませんし、切られたら困ります。
So first, this is the first instance of where we really see what Vaka's personality for New World is, which I've said in the previous videos. In New World, it's samurai. So, Kent explains that there's a problem, that a certain type of basil they have was running low, and the manager apparently bought a different kind of basil. So that means it's the wrong type of basil, so they can't make Genovese sauce pasta with it. So that's a problem. So either they just don't offer Genovese pasta, however you pronounce that word. Either they just don't offer Genovese today, or if one of them goes out to buy the correct basil now so that they can actually make the Genovese, they would have to open the cafe 5 minutes late. So Vaka is absolutely appalled that he made mistakes like that. And he thinks that as a manager he is a horrible, horrible failure. And the only way to really fix this is to commit seppuku right now. What? And Iggy quickly stops him like, "Stop, manager, please. Cutting your stomach open here isn't going to help anyone. Not to mention the fact that it's going to be horrible of a mess to clean up."
まったくだ。だいたいこの店の店長はあなただ。なのにそのあなたが一体誰に詫びるというのか。
しかし、店長ともあろう者が注文内容を間違えたとあっては末代までの恥。この恥を注ぐには腹を切るしか。
だからここ現代日本ですから、喫茶店ですから。江戸城でも松の廊下でもありません。そのすぐ切腹しようとする癖やめてくださいよ、もう。
With everyone telling him to not do it, Raka says that as the manager, he really shouldn't let this happen, and in the olden days, he really would have to kill himself because of this dishonor, which Iki points out this is modern day Japan, we do not do this anymore. And please stop threatening to commit seppuku whenever something goes wrong. Jeez.
とにかく本日のパスタは別のものに差し替えたい。 素材の少ないペペロンチーノが妥当だろう。
And Kenta comes up with a very decent solution. Instead of just offering Genovese, they'll just offer a different type of pasta as a special today, specifically something with pepperoncino. I think those are mushrooms? Pretty sure they're mushrooms.
勝手ながらその仕込みは済ませておいた。大した仕込みではないがな。構わないかな、店長。
かたじけない。その気遣い痛み入る。
それじゃそういうことで、メイドの羊開店しましょう。
よし、6番テーブル完了。いやー、本日の鍋の注文入ると大変だね。土鍋熱いし重いし、手が空いてれば一気が運んでくれるけど、毎回そういうわけにもいかないしさ。けど喫茶店で本日の鍋ってどうなの？ありなの？またお客さんだ。お帰りなさいま。あ、
お疲れ。頑張ってる？
ちはー。今日はあんたとイキさんがフロア担当だったんだね。
Chiwa? Okay. It's basically an abbreviation of Konnichiwa, which... Wasn't Chiwa what Arale said in Dr. Slump? No, she said Ncha. So it's still an abbreviation slang of Konnichiwa, but different one. I thought for a second this was a shout out to Dr. Slump.
こんにちは先輩。私窓際の席がいいな。なんか珍しい組み合わせだな。覚えてると思うけど補足ね。この
どうした？ぼーっとして。また低血圧ひどくなってんの？一人暮らしだからっていい加減な生活するなよ。体にガタが来てから後悔するんだから。
おばちゃん的なのがトーマ。面倒見が良くてよく君の世話を焼いてる。
You probably remember, but allow me to elaborate again. And then Toma says, "Are you okay? You look a bit pale. Are you anemic again?" And tells her that since she lives alone, she really needs to watch out for that and make sure that her body rests properly when it needs to. And Dorian says that this guy with the grandmother-like attitude is Toma. I wouldn't exactly call this grandmother-type attitude, but okay.
年は一つ上で、トーマは君の幼馴染だ。シンと3人兄弟みたいに育ったらしい。で、こっちの
それトーマさんの実体験？風邪ひいて寝込んで心細くなるって一人暮らしの最初の壁ってよく言いますよね。
女の子がサワ。君と同い年で休日とか一緒に出かける友達みたいだよ。ちょっと抜けてるとこあるけどいい子だと思うな。
Sama asks if Toma figured that out himself with the whole, take care of yourself because you're living alone thing. Norion says that this is Sava. She is our friend for several years, and she is also in the same year as us in the same university. She's a little carefree, but a good girl.
でもトーマさんって実家近いんですよね。だったら風邪の時は実家帰ったら余裕じゃないですか。この子は2年。君の一つ下の高校3年生で、ちょっとわがままっぽいけど素直なことも言えるかな。この3人は全員メイドの羊のスタッフなんだ。そしてこの店のスタッフは基本的にみんな仲がいい。
Mina asks Toma actually lives really close to his parents, so if he ever got a cold, even while living alone, couldn't he just go to their place? And Orion says that this is Mina. She is 1 year younger than us and in her 3rd year of high school, so next to Shin, she's the only one still actually going to high school, and making her one of the younger characters. And how do you describe Mina? You know, she is how she is. And Orion says that these 3 are also part of the Meido no Hitsuji staff, and that everyone in the staff of this cafe seems to be good friends with each other.
だから逆に誰か一人を選んで相談相手にするとか難しいんだよね。
風邪ひいて実家に帰るなんてありえないね。そんな甘いことさせてくんないよ、うちの親。
Doma continues the story by saying that he can't just go to his parents when he gets a cold. That would be way too easy for him, and his parents sort of insist on him that he lives on his own, so he should be able to take care of himself. Which is decently enough of an assumption. If you have a cold, you should be able to deal with it.
自立した生活できるように一人暮らしさせられてんだから、風邪とかも含めて自己責任だよ。
厳しいな。
じゃあご両親は全然トーマさんに不干渉なんですか？
そう。よほどのことがない限りは俺のことは放置だね。おかげで好き勝手できてるけど。ってこんなとこで立ち話は営業妨害だな。注文してからにしようか。
はーい。じゃあ勝手に席に着きますね。
長話になりそうだから隅っこ行こう、隅っこ。
窓際がいいのに。長話？何の話しに来たんだろうね。
お疲れ。
一輝、向こうの接客済んだんだ。
なんか珍しい取り合わせできたね。トーマと女の子2人組って普段ないよね。オーダーもう終わった？まだか。じゃあ僕、挨拶がてら注文受けにあの3人のとこ行ってこようかな。
すみません、オーダーお願いします。
ってあちらのお客様も僕だった。ごめん、僕の代わりに挨拶しといて。ただいま参ります。お待ちくださいませ、お嬢様。
だってさ、じゃあオーダー取りに行こうか。長話の内容も気になるし。
Iki mentioned that he saw a rather unusual sight coming in just now. Toma with 2 girls? He asked if she took their orders yet, and if not, then he can take the order and she can, like, stand with them a bit and talk. There's apparently not that much going on right now. And Iki wanted to take the order. He suggested that, but different girl called him over, so she does have to do the whole order thing, so oh well. So, let's hold over there and take their orders. And then maybe we can, like, eavesdrop on what they're doing.
やっぱそういうのは川べりだと思うわけよ。
池とかはなしなんですか？貯水池とか。
川が基本だと思うけどな。
じゃあ去年はどこで見つけたんです？私いなかったからわかんないんですけど。
あれはどこだっけ？
遊歩道だよ。でもあそこ整地されちゃったからダメかもしれないね。
そうなんですか？
大雨の後に砂が詰まったとかで川の中と周りを徹底的にきれいにしたらしいよ。環境変わっちゃったから今年は期待できるかわかんないな。
じゃあどうしよう。いっそ山とか行きます？
So they were discussing things about going to a river or other places, and Sava talks about, camping somewhere, doing a bit of grilling and stuff like that near a river, and Toma says that that's probably not going to happen this year because there's been lots of rain and there's been flooding going around, so it's probably not allowed to really go camping near or even stay near a river in case of, flooding again. So Mina says, well, why don't we go to the mountain? Or a mountain, the mountains, whatever.
いいね山ロッジキャンプバーベキューいや待ってカレーも捨てがたい
澤先輩それ目的すり替わってる
どうせならいろいろ楽しめばいいでしょ人数多いんだしさ
でもしんくんってこういうの嫌がらないですかバーベキューとか嫌な顔しそう
あいつ個人主義に見えてそうでもないから付き合うと思うよ
Sava likes the idea of going to a mountain because there's lodging and camping and you have a barbecue and there's all sorts of fun stuff to do. And Mina thinks, yeah, but Shin wouldn't really like that sort of stuff. And Toma, of course, drops the ball that as a social and everything, that Shin acts like he actually would, really like doing that stuff.
積極的に会話に参加しないけど楽しんでる集団の中にいるのは好きなんだよ
Basically he'll be that kid there that's sitting there moping all the time while inside he's actually kind of having fun, but he can't smile and let anyone know about that, so he's just gonna keep sitting here and look like he's moping. That kind of kid.
でもまあ山は微妙かな日帰りできないからね
ダメなんですか
君は高校生で受験生なんだから泊まりはダメまた来年ね
トーマさん厳しい
俺は監督役だからその辺はきちんとしないと
Toma points out that actually sleeping in the mountains is going to be really cold. So Mina's like, so that's a no? Well, definitely a no to sleeping outside. After all, she's still a minor and she's not allowed to sleep outside. Apparently, that's a law. If we will remember, Toma's studying to become a prosecutor, so he should know the law. And Mina says, man, Toma, you're kind of mean. Well, I am not a good guy. He said it, I didn't.
てか別に最初から俺は優しくもないでしょ
And, we all know that Toma has a not very nice side to him.
うわ自分で言いますかまあでも今回は日帰りって話だったし
これ旅行か何かの話日帰りでどこか遊びに行く予定でもあるのかな
おっとごめんオーダーだよな
Oh, no, you don't have to order, I can just keep standing here and listening. It's more information for me.
俺はブレンドいやカフェオレで二人はどうする
私シナモンミルクティーで
今日厨房ケントさんだよねじゃあ抹茶ラテ
じゃあって何ですか
ケントさんラテ系上手なのよシンくんも店長もうまいけどその上を行くというか
So they were giving the orders and Toma says that he wants the house blend, make that a cafe au lait. Mina wants a cinnamon milk tea, which personally I don't put milk into tea, but mind buds say that sounds good. And Sawa says, since Kent is in the kitchen today, she's gonna have the green tea latte. The what tea? It's a latte made with green tea, of course. And she says Kent making it is really amazing. Even if Shin or the manager to do it is, it's just different.
ああ、なんか抹茶とミルクの配合率がどうの、温度がどうの、フォーム理論がどうの言ってたな。
フォーム理論?
Toma explains that Ken sort of has this thing down because he says it has to do with the ratio of green tea and milk and a foam formula. And Olanya's like, foam formula? Look, we all know Kent takes well to cooking, but that makes sense. Cooking is very scientific. It's following formulas called recipes and stuff.
そうだ。ねえ先輩、先輩はどこに行きたいですか？何の話だろう。
あ、そうだよね。あんたが主役なんだからさ、自分で選んじゃいなよ。
主役？この子も参加する予定だったの？しかも主役って、何にもわかんないよ。どうする？
So, where would we like to go? Guys, apparently we're an important part of this trip wherever, so we should have a say in this, and we of course have no idea what's going on. So we can say, wherever is fine, or we can let Toma decide. Wherever.
どこでもいいって。
まあまあ、急に話振られてもこいつも困るだろうしね。この近辺で見つかりそうになかったら少し遠出するけど、それはいいんだよね。遠出に備えて全員ちゃんとバイト代貯めてる？まあせいぜい片道数千円だろうけど。
オッケーです。多分。
当然です。私結構真面目に貯金とかしてるんで。
お前も大丈夫だよな。そのためにバイト多めに入れるって先月言ってたし。
そうなの？やけにシフトが多いなって思ってたけど、そういう理由なんだ。
Toma says that, well, if you're gonna spring it on her suddenly, of course she's not gonna be sure what to actually pick. And then he mentions, you know, the money for the trip and all that stuff, and Sawa says that it's totally okay. Probably. And Mina says she'll be fine, and Toma mentions, you know, well, Oto may be fine too, because, you know, this is what she's been saving money up for because she's been working so a lot, and Orvan's like, oh, we have so many shifts here because you were saving money for this trip? That's why? Well, okay. That certainly explains things.
お出かけするのは確実としても、何か目的があるようだけど、それは何なんだろう。疲れた。そしてお疲れ様。今日もよく頑張りました。というわけで、ちょっとのんびりしながら作戦会議しようか。今日はなぜか都合よく、あのお店のフルメンバーに会ったね。
Convenient. Although we still haven't met one person. No, two. Sorry, two.
僕あのメンバーは誰を信用してもいいと思うんだ。みんな君が記憶喪失だって知ったら力になってくれるよ。そういう人たちだと思う。だけど、だからこそ誰か一人って選べないよね。もう朝礼とかでいきなり暴露しちゃおうか。実は私記憶がないんですって。無謀すぎかな。あ、でも君がたくさんシフトに入ってる理由が判明したのは良かったね。君はあのバイトのメンバーと何かの目的を持って どこかに行こうとしてた。でさ、今日話題に出なかったけど、そのメンバーに一輝やケントは入ってないんじゃないかな。だってトーマが自分のことを監督役って言ってたでしょ。監督役ってグループの中の年長者がやることが多いよね。だとすると、そのお出かけにトーマより年上の人間はいない。一輝やケント、ましてや店長は入ってないんだよ。多分だけどさ。
Talking about finishing the day, now we can just relax, and fortunately she found and met all the members of the staff, except for 2, but they're not staff members. So that's really good, and she was able to talk to all of them. And he thinks that if she were to tell all of them that she had amnesia, they would all, give her their strength and stuff like that, which is all good. And then he talks about the trip that's been planned, and he actually thinks that Iki and Kent are probably not part of the plan to actually be there, because Toma is the coordinator for it, and usually the coordinator tends to be the oldest person around, and Iki and Kent and even the manager are older than him, and since there's nobody apparently older than Toma in that group, Orion guesses that they're probably not part of that group plan. Makes sense.
まあそこまで深く考えなくても、トーマたちが来た時の一輝の反応で予想はつくんだけど、珍しい組み合わせだってびっくりしてたもんね。お出かけのこと知ってたら驚かないよね。でもどこに何しに行くんだろう。考えてもわかんないや。もういい。あとはまた明日。まだお風呂にも夕ご飯にも早いし、テレビでも見てダラダラしようよ。
Yeah, go have a bath and eat dinner and watch TV or whatever.
天気予報を見て明日の天気が良かったら、バイトに行く前に布団干しておこうか。ふかふかのお布団ってすごく。これ何のニュース？
ですので、今年の異常発生は気候との関連ははっきりしないとのことです。
では去年のように一部の地域だけではなく、広い範囲でホタルが見られるということですね。
そうですね。夏の風物詩が全国各地で楽しめそうです。
ですけど、異常発生した結果、生態系が狂う恐れはないんでしょうか？
今年発生した個体は繁殖力が非常に弱いことが確認されていますので、特に影響はないそうです。
そのあたりも不思議ですね。いずれその謎が解明されるんでしょうか？
ではもう一度先ほどの映像をご覧ください。信濃駅周辺で撮られたホタルの映像です。
危なー。急にフラッとくるんだもん。倒れ込むとこだったよ。でも、また一つ記憶が戻ったね。今喋ってたのって君でしょ？来年も見ようって言ってたけど、それってもしかしてホタルのことかな
？While listening to the news with talks about the weather and specifically about fireflies, and that's just something you see in summer, the heroine got all dizzy and actually ended up with a memory. Sort of. Basically just a memory of talking and saying that this year, well, actually next year, she said that last year, so next year is this year. She definitely wants to see them with everyone. Or she says ishoni, so together. And Orion says, whoa, wait, You almost got so dizzy you almost tripped. But great, you got another memory back. That was you talking, right? And you said you definitely wanted to see them this year, next year, with everyone. Were you talking about fireflies?
だって今テレビでその話してたでしょ。それを見て思い出したってことはそうじゃない？君は誰かとホタルを見る約束をしたんだ。
He wonders with whom you made a promise to see the fireflies.
でもそれって誰なんだろう。あ、ねえ、もしかして約束した相手ってトーマたちじゃないかな。だってほら、池、川、山とか言ってたし、それってホタルがいる環境だよね。よし、じゃあ明日それを誰かに確認してみよう。
Orion wonders with whom she made the promise and then thinks, wouldn't it make sense that it was with Toma and the group? Because they were talking about places where you would usually end up seeing fireflies, so it seems likely, right? And tomorrow we can talk about that again.
約束した誰かとホタルを見れば、君の記憶ももっと勢いよくドバーッと戻るかもしれない。トーマたちに的を絞って頑張るぞ。おう。って言ったはずなんだけどな。
そういうわけだから、明日の夜一緒にホタル見に行こうよ。
いきなり一気に誘われるし。
Yesterday, Orion said, tomorrow we can ask Toma and the others about seeing the fireflies. Let's go! Is what I was gonna say, but... And then Iki comes up. Tomorrow evening, you want to see the fireflies with us? Iki suddenly came up and said that.
ホタル見る約束したのってトーマたちじゃないの？一気なの？
君あさって休みでしょ。だったら明日の夜はたくさん時間取れるよね。どう？僕と二人きりじゃないよ。ケンも一緒だから安心して。ケンは車出してもいいって言ってるから。
一休、店長が呼んでいる。来月のシフトで確認したいことがあるそうだ。事務室に行ってくれ。
店長が？話の途中だったのにな。まあいいや。それじゃあさっきの話考えといて。いい返事を期待してるよ。
一休の言うさっきの話とはホタル狩りの件だな。相変わらず遊びに関してはフットワークが軽い男だ。私が話を持ちかけられたのはつい3分前のことだ。是も非もなく一緒に行こうと強引に勧誘された。
そうなんだ。あれ、じゃあケントは約束の相手ってわけじゃないのかな。
Orion wonders, does that mean that you didn't promise to see fireflies with Toma and the others, but with Iki? And Iki says, she has the day off tomorrow, so why not use that evening to go look for fireflies? Oh, and no need to worry, it's not just going to be the two of them. Kent is going to be there too. So Kent comes up, tells Iki that the manager is asking for him because he wants to discuss something about next month's shift. And then says, as always, Iki is incredibly fast with his footwork because he asked Kent to go search for fireflies only 3 minutes ago. So I was like, oh, okay. I was wondering about this. So apparently Kent is also not the person we promised anything to.
とはいえ、私も君にホタルを見せてやりたいとは思っていた。なので可能な限り協力はしよう。
どっちなの？
そういうわけだから、私も色良い返事を期待している。では。
ではじゃなくてさ、もっと語ろうよ。去年の約束の話とかしようよ。ケントを追求する暇もなくお客さんだ。はーい、お帰りなさいませご主人様。
こんにちは。席空いてる？
なんだ右京か。この人すっかりこのお店の常連だね。彼は右京、このお店の常連客で、後の情報は知らないな。
This guy is Ukyu. He's a regular at the cafe. Other than that, I don't know anything about him.
カメラマンらしいことはなんとなくわかってるんだけど、他は発言もわけわかんないの多いし、時々ブチギレるし、よくへこむし、そんな感じの不審人物だよ。
He also is a cameraman, as in a photographer, and he doesn't really talk much about himself, so you know, he's kind of an enigma wrapped in a mystery and stuff like that.
性格的には悪い人じゃないけど、右京は信用したらダメだと思う。右京が自分で俺を信用しないでって言ってるからね。
He doesn't seem like a bad guy, but even Ukyo himself says, don't come too close to me, so... Ukyo is being his usual weird self.
注文はキリマンジャロで。あと、若さんいる？見たがってたの取れたから見せたいんだけど。
これは右京殿。また当店にお越しいただけたのですな。いつもありがとうございます。
若さん、こんにちは。ちょうど今若さんいないかなって話してたんです。
ほ？私に何用ですか？
写真ですよ。若さん、ホタルの写真見たがってませんでした？
またホタル？
昨日の夕方、河原で寝てたらなんかチカチカ光るなと思って目が覚めちゃって。
なんでナチュラルに河原で寝てるの？
Waka-san arrives and like, oh, it's Ukyu. Oh, Waka-san, I was just asking about you. Oh, do you have some business with me? I have some pictures. You wanted to see some pictures about fireflies. And just a few nights ago, I was sleeping outside and when I thought I saw something fluttering and blinking in front of my eyes, so I opened them and I saw fireflies. And Warren's like, fireflies again? And why are you sleeping out in a natural place in the outside?
それで起きて、そのチカチカをよく見たらホタルだったんです。驚きましたよ。こんな街中にホタルがいるなんて。
去年と今年2年連続でホタルが異常発生しているとの報道が連日なされております。そのせいではなかろうかと思いますが。
そうなんだ。ニュースなんて見ないから知らなかったな。それって多分この世界だけのことなんだろうな。他では聞いたことないし。
この世界？
あ、いえ、独り言です。
He was quite surprised to see fireflies inside the city. That's usually not a thing. Maka says that last year and this year, it's actually quite common for fireflies to actually come down to the city and be visible there. And Oki's like, oh, he didn't see the news, so he didn't hear that this was a thing. This must have been only in this world, because he never heard anything like that in the others. This world? Nothing. Just talking to myself.
俺はずっと日本のホタルを撮ってみたかったんで、ホタルに気づいてとっさにシャッターを切りました。その写真がこれです。どうぞご覧になってください。
これは
大きいのがホタルの光で、 小さいのが星の光なんです。
Thank you for the clarification on the pictures. The big lights are the fireflies. The little lights is the light of the stars.
河原に寝転んだまま夜空をバックにホタルを撮って、だから星の光とホタルの光が混ざってるんですよ。
なんと見事な、素晴らしい一枚ですね。現実とは思えない光景だ。
でもちゃんと現実ですよ。なんなら実際にご自分の目でご覧になってはいかがです？この河原、ここからすぐ近くなんで行こうと思えば行けますよ。案内しましょうか？
河原ですか。そうですね。ではお言葉に甘えて案内いただきたい。この光景はぜひこの目で見てみたいので構いませんか？
喜んで。俺はいつでもいいですから、そっちの都合に合わせますよ。
ではしばしお待ちを。予定を確認してまいります。
なんでみんなそんなにホタルを見たがってるの？なんか思い入れでもあるわけ？と、右京を放置してた。案内しなきゃね。
Oh, right. Ukyo's still standing around. We should probably take him to a seat. So we can either do the whole cafe shtick. Goshujin-sama, please come and follow me to a seat, or Ukyo-san, come sit here. Which I honestly don't remember what the difference is. I think both times he's like, oh, it's, yeah, thank you. I can sit myself. He's a regular, but we are at work, so I'm never sure. I think he reacts a bit more if you say his name. Yeah, sure, let's pick Ukyo-san.
君、今、俺の名前呼んだ？
Yes, I used your name.
あれ、まずかったかな？砕けすぎた？
呼んだよね。俺の聞き間違いとかじゃないよね。そうか。君が俺の名前を。
You okay? You wanna sit down?
ごめん。案内はいいや。勝手に座るよ。
He's so happy that we used his name that he kind of broke out in tears. As we know about Ukyo in his after story, and as we will see later, he has a tendency to get overwhelmed by his emotions when he's really happy.
それじゃ。
何今の？右京はどうしたんだろう？なんだかあの表情、嬉しそうとも悲しそうとも取れる感じだったけど、わかんないな。右京の心の中って僕には想像できないよ。
へえ、これホタルなんだ。すごいですね。星の光とホタルの光で一枚の絵みたいだ。これどういうアングルで撮ったらこうなるんですか？
下から撮ってるんだ。河原に寝転んで上を見て星空とホタルを仰ぎ見る形で。
Iggy's quite amazed at the pictures and asks, how did you get this angle? What kind of angle did you get them at? And Ukyo says that he was on the ground. He was basically on his back on the floor, and when he looked up above, he saw them. Also, I would like to note something. Bottom, the first kanji. So bottom has a line at the top, but looking above, which is the kanji after the first comma, has a line at the bottom. I always found that a bit funny, that top has something at the bottom and bottom has something at the top. It's a bit funny, but maybe that's just me being a linguist and aesthetic person about this stuff.
たまたま星が綺麗に出てる夜だったからいい絵になったんだ。運が良かったんだよ。
とはいえ、同じ条件下で我々素人が写真を撮ってもこうも美しくは撮れないだろうな。遠い星と近いホタルとどちらにピントを合わせるべきかもわからん。その他の技術も奥が深そうだ。
そこは一応プロなので。でも最近のデジカメは性能がいいから素人さんでもいい写真を撮れちゃうんだけど。
これどこで撮ったんですか？こんなにたくさんホタルがいる場所あったかな？
すぐ近くの河原だとか。私も見たことはないが。
範囲が広すぎてわからないな。河原のどのあたりかもう少し詳しく教えてもらえないだろうか。
だったら一緒に行こうよ。若さんも案内予定だったし。構いませんよね、若さん。
Ken's actually talking about more technical things about cameras and how you have to be really good with a camera to get such amazing pictures. And Ukyo says that, yeah, but most of that stuff would mostly be something that a pro can do, but nowadays with digital cameras, pretty much anyone can make this type of great picture, so not that amazing of a thing. And Niki asks where he took these pictures, and Vaka says, was at a nearby riverbank. And Ukyo eventually offers, then why not everyone go? Waka-san was thinking of going there anyway, so why not invite everyone?
であれば、明日の晩はいかがか?
Sure, let's do it tomorrow. That's totally not on... Oh, what's the word for that? Totally not on last notice?
良い機会だ。当店の従業員全員を参集しましょう。都合がつく者はホタル狩りに来るようにと。どうであろうか、そこな3名。
Sure, we'll go tomorrow and see it. What do you three say? Sure.
そうですね。ならその方がいいかな。せっかくだからね。
私も構わんよ。あてもなくホタルを探すよりはこの方が確実だろう。前年の習いだね。
じゃあ3人でのホタル探しは全員参加のホタル狩りにシフトチェンジだね。いいかな？
Sure. I don't mind. Iki says, they might as well go. I mean, we're gonna go look for fireflies anyway. Keep having to make sure I don't say Hotaru. So, a slight change of plans in terms of who is going where, but otherwise it's fine.
君に確実にホタルを見せてあげたいから3人で出かけるのはまた今度にしよう。明日は楽しみにしてるよ。
And he says that, she, him, and Kent can, look for fireflies themselves and observe them as a trio some other time, so it'll be fun tomorrow.
一輝、貴君はリカ殿にも声をかけるとよかろう。彼女も当店の常連なのでな。
Why not inform Rika? Oh god, why?
ありがとうございます。それはリカも喜ぶでしょう。
Yeah, okay, Iki doesn't mind calling Rika, but I do. I don't mind Rika, I don't hate her, I'm just having fun.
あ、そうだ。ねえ店長、ホタル狩りといえば浴衣ってイメージないですか？
Yes.
全員呼ぶならいっそ浴衣で集合ってどうかと思うんですが、女の子多いし華やかですよ。
By the way, manager, watching fireflies in summer, doesn't that sort of have the image of yukata with you? We should all wear yukata for this. And besides, it's always fun seeing women in a yukata, which I totally agree with. I like his idea.
浴衣か。それも夏らしくて良いな。では、浴衣着用で来るようにと皆に通達しよう。女子に限らず男子もな。
Manager demands equity. Wearing yukata for this is, really feels like summer, which makes sense. It is summer for them. Technically. So, they will all meet up to watch the fireflies and wear yukata. The women and the men. I like your idea, Waka.
明晩5時。当店集合ということで、後ほどメールを。
ちょっと待った。
右京殿。
それってもしかして彼女も参加するってことですか？
I'm not allowed to go?
それはもちろん。何か問題でもござろうか？
問題だらけだよ。いい？河原にホタル狩りなんて言ったら、足を滑らせて石で頭を打ったり、そのまま川に落ちて溺れたり、流れてきた流木に激突したり夜道で凍えたり、ホタルの光とタバコの火を間違えて触ってやけどしたり、偶然落ちてきた隕石に当たったり、転落防止の柵が倒れてきて下敷きになったり、転んだ拍子に持ってたうちわの柄がたまたま胸に刺さったり。
Wait, she's coming too? Well, yes, that's the plan. Are there any issues? Of course there are issues. She could trip while at the riverbank and fall down while on a rock, or get carried away by the current in the river, or get hit by a piece of driftwood, where she might mistake a cigarette for a firefly and burn her hand. Or she could get stabbed by her fan in the chest. Huh?
そんな目に遭ってしまうかもしれないのに。
するか。
What Orion said. Like, that would actually happen. I mean, okay, we know that the heroine still has the whole universal anomaly thing going on here, at least hinted at. So, yeah, she is very prone to dying, but it's only gonna be the 12th of August. It'll be fine. Right? I mean, usually she ends up dying by the 25th. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if there is any bad end that you can get on the 12th of August. Not in Shin's route, not in Kent's route, not in Toma's route, maybe in Ikki's route, but I think the first bad ending you can get there at the earliest is the 16th? 15th or 16th. Ukyo's route might have had times where she dies on the 12th. I mean, his route had her possibly dying on the 1st of August by going into the university.
何なのこの人。隕石とか流木とかないでしょ。何の想像してんの？
Seriously, what's with this guy? Thinking a meteorite is going to hit her? What is wrong with him? He's genre savvy.
でも中に1個だけ本当にありそうなうっかりミスの例があったね。タバコの火とホタルを間違えるってやったことあるのかな、右京。
Although he says that one of those things, that could happen, mistaking a cigarette light for a firefly and burning a finger. Sounds like Ukyo has personal experience with that.
右京さん、それはないですよ。心配するにしても極端すぎです。
一休の言う通りだ。そこまで行くとすでに心配ではなく妄想の部類に入るだろう。
でもホタルと道端に落ちてた燃えさしのタバコを間違えた時のびっくり感は半端ないんだよ。
ああ、やったんだ。
暑いし指先やけどしてるからいつまでもズキズキ痛いし。
Well, he has a point. saying that, okay, it's just a burn, but, they hurt for a very long time, which I absolutely agree with. I cooled my finger after I burned it in the oven, and it's been several months since, and I still have this really slight burn on my finger. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt anymore, of course, but it's still there.
そんな思いを彼女にさせたくないんだよ。
I don't want her to experience that sort of pain. Oh, Okio. You always come across as so melodramatic.
右京が君のことすごく真剣に心配してくれてるのはわかるんだけど、右京の話聞いてると乾いた笑いが出てきちゃうのはどうしてなんだろう。
そうご心配召されるな。この両名も他のスタッフも同伴するのです。ご婦人の身に危険など及ぼしはしませんよ。
わかりました。俺も覚悟を決めます。
There is no need to worry about any of those sort of thing. The rest of the staff is going to be there too, so everybody's going to watch out for each other. I understand. Then I will prepare myself too. You do that.
この命にかけて、今回のホタル狩りは無事に終わらせてみせる。
そこまで気合い入れるようなことなのかな。お疲れ様でした。明日浴衣だってさ。だけど君って浴衣なんて持ってないよね。
Wearing a yukata tomorrow, but you don't have a yukata, do you?
なければないでいいとは思うけど、どうしようか。それに結局ホタルを見るのを誰と約束したのかもわかんないままだね。明日全員来るみたいだから、その時に相手の方から接近してきてくれたらいいんだけど。
お疲れさん。
この声は。
よかった。ぴったりだったな。そろそろバイト上がる頃だと思ったんだ。
なんでトーマ、こいつのシフトとか覚えてんの？気持ち悪いんだけど。
Aside from having to buy a yukata, they still don't know to whom she's made that promise with the fireflies, but maybe they'll figure it out tomorrow. But about that whole yukata thing, and then Toma and Shin appear, and he's like, right on point. I thought this was about the time when you come out of the cafe after finishing your shift. Toma, why do you remember her shift so well? That feels really creepy.
失礼だな。俺が覚えてるのはこいつのだけじゃないよ。お前のも覚えてるから安心して。
余計キモい。
It's not just hers that I remember well, I also remember your shifts very well. That feels really creepy.
だってお前、テストの前日でもバイト入れようとするだろう。てかこの間入れてたよね。この間、それを後から知った店長が未成年の学業の邪魔をしたっつって、また切腹しかけて。それじゃ困るから、次から真のシフトは俺がチェックしますって話になったの。こいつのはついで。
最近妙に店長が俺のシフトに口出してくると思ったら、お前が原因か、トーマ。
Toma explains that he knows Shin's shift very well because he also is aware of when he has tests in school, cram school and university college and exams and blah blah blah. So he's always very well aware of those, so that if the manager is planning on putting Shin on shift for a day when he has an exam, Toma can be like, oh, I'll take over that shift and, change things around. And, same happens with the heroine. She sometimes takes shifts over for Shin too when he has test days. Lately, I have been wondering why the manager has been changing my shifts so much. And this is your doing, Toma. Oh, just be glad that people are trying to make sure that your school and work isn't getting into each other's way.
悔しかったらとっとと大学合格しなさい。その後は思う存分バイトに励めばいいんじゃない？
こんなとこで無駄話していたくない。とっとと行くぞ。
You know what? We're not talking about this anywhere further. Let's go. Huh?
ちょっと待ってよ。どこに行くか全然わかんないんだけど。
ほら、シーン。いきなり連れてこうとするな。戸惑ってるだろ。
こいつ、いつもこんな顔だろ。
Rude. Wait. Go along with you. Weird. Why are you saying this so suddenly? We don't know what you mean. Shin, if you tell her to just go with you suddenly, she'll just look confused. Her face always looks like that. Rude.
シーン、いいからちょっと待って。さっき店長からメールが来たんだけど、明日の夜、みんなでホタル狩りに行くことになったんだろ？でも、俺もシンも浴衣持ってないから、二人で買いに行くかって話になってね。そしたらシンが、あいつも持ってないはずだから、声かけようぜって言い出して。
うるせえよ。
So Toa explains that they got a message from the manager that tomorrow evening everyone's gonna go out looking for fireflies, or watching fireflies, and it's a yukata wearing thing, so Shin and Toma don't have yukata, and then Shin said, well, she doesn't have one either, so, you know, she should come along and buy one too, and, you know, that's the whole plan. Shut up, Toma. God, you're acting like such a kid, Shin. Ugh. I'm really hoping that crowd and world improves on his personality and makes him more tolerable. I'm really hoping my fingers crossed, yes.
で、二人でお前がバイト終わる時間に合わせてここに来たわけ。これから三人で浴衣を見に行こう。場所はすぐそこのデパートだよ。反物から仕立ててる時間も金もないから既製品のになるけどいいよな。
なんだ、そうだったんだ。振り向いたらいるんだもん。びっくりしたよ。でも当たりに船だね。お誘いに乗ろうか。僕たちだけじゃどういうものを買ったらいいかもわかんないから。でもこの二人がいれば安心だね。よかった。
Sure, we'll be happy that those two are coming along, because it'll make things easier.
Dakara, そういうパステルカラー系見飽きたって言ってるだろ。
パステルカラーって言うけど、これ白地に桜だよ。別におかしくないでしょうが。
お前がこいつに選ぶのってガキっぽいの多すぎ。こっちの紺とかだっていいんじゃないの？
そりゃ紺だって綺麗だけど、それ総柄だろ？安物は柄が合ってなかったりするけど、確認した？
じゃあこっちの青は？
いいけど、それ逆に地味じゃない？
帯を派手にすればバランス取れるんじゃないの？
派手な帯って青の字に何色の帯を合わせるわけ？
As we can clearly see, these two are fighting about what yukata to wear. Well, what color she's gonna wear, because that's important. So Toma is suggesting this. It's, you know, pastel color, it's pink, it has sakura on it. The ones that you pick for her always make her look like a kid. What about this patterned blue one? Well, the pattern is nice, but it looks cheap because the pattern is all over the yukata. Fine, what about just this blue one? Isn't that a little bland, then what about this yellow obi with it? Isn't that going to be a bit boring? Can you really match blue with yellow and it look good? For that reason, yes, Toma, you can. I wouldn't exactly use, like, a bright yellow with a pale blue yukata, definitely wouldn't. But a dark blue yukata with a yellow obi, absolutely. You need to learn about complementary colors, Toma. Okay, complementary color for blue is orange, not yellow. That would be purple. But they do look pleasing to the eye. So basically what I'm saying here is, yukata colors are serious business.
黄色とか。
黄色ね。
Trust me, yellow with blue looks good.
なんで嫌そうなんだよ。
俺の浴衣と色が被るから隣に並んだ時変じゃない？
なんだよ、その自分勝手な意見。
ああ、シン。お前さっき自分用に選んでた桁変えた方がいいよ。あれだと指痛くなると思う。もうワンサイズ小さくていいんじゃないかな。
By the way, the geisha you got for her earlier, or that you chose for her, you need to change them back. They may be one size fits all, but they are still too small for her. It's gonna hurt her feet.
うるせえよ、いちいち。
God, you need to shut up.
二人がいて安心したって言ったのにな。
And I said it would be fine with these two. Yeah, see, this is why it's better to go clothes shopping on your own.
君そっちの毛ですっごい揉めてるね。
Okay, so spoiler, she's gonna wear the lilac purple thing that she's been wearing in Memories as well, which I don't mind, it does look good, but I would have liked something new. Like I said, I would love to see her in a very dark blue one, or maybe in something dark green.
こんなんで本当に明日大丈夫なのかな。ただいま、おかえり。疲れた。浴衣選ぶのに3時間かかったよ。
Orion says it took them 3 hours to finally pick a yukata. I hope that means a yukata for all 3 of them. Or yukatas for all 3 of them, not one for all 3 of them. Because otherwise, 3 hours to pick one yukata color for her. Ugh.
もうあの二人とは出かけない方がいいよ。面白かったけど大変すぎる。
Yeah, let's never go out with those two again. It was very stupid of me to say that I was gonna be fine with them.
うん、疲れたけど面白かったね。トーマはいろいろ詳しいし、シンは不愛想だけど優しいし。
But it was kind of interesting to see those two. Toma turned out to actually be kind of mean, and Shin turned out to be really kind. I know, I played the previous game.
一輝もケントも、それからシンもトーマも、右京も店長も女の子たちも、みんな君に親切にしてくれるよね。僕、みんなのこと結構好きだな。でも、君はその中の誰とホタルを見る約束をしたんだろ
う。We'll see.
で、時間通り全員揃ったわけですが。
The time has arrived and everyone is here.
やだ、先輩かわいい。浴衣似合うんですね。なんかライバル心燃えそう。超悔しい。
嫉妬は女性を醜くしますわよ、ミネさん。それに個々の美を比べて嘆くのは意味のないこと。バラにはバラの、ユリにはユリの美しさがありますのよ。
Mina sees us and thinks, oh, we look so cute. Now she has to think of us as a potential love rival. Oh, she feels so envious. Rika tries to relax her by saying, every flower has a beauty of its own. The rose is a rose, and the lily is a lily.
この二人の浴衣って彼女たちらしくて似合ってるけど、アレンジすごいよね。
Those two look really pretty in the yukata, which I absolutely agree. They fit each other very well with their arrange, which, yeah. By the way, I want to see the sign behind Mina because I think I've mentioned it before. The sign in this background usually says Meido no Hitsuji, which means maid and butler, but we know that the cafe's name is Meido no Shitsuji, sheep of the underworld. But I think the sign was changed here. I might check it out later.
とはいえ、どんなにアレンジしてもリカに関しては普段着より浴衣の方が地味に見えるんだな。
Although no matter what arrangement Rika did here, she looks less elaborate in the yukata than with her regular clothes. I kind of agree, but I think the yukata is kind of on par with her usual clothes, which is that really cool dress.
で、これを見た後で
Also, if you look over in this direction.
へえ、そういうのにしたんだ。いい感じだね。よく似合ってるよ。
サワを見ると妙にさっぱり見えるというか、ほっとするのはなぜだろう。
そりゃあ俺とシンが見立てたんだから似合わないことはないでしょう。
Well, Shin and I picked out her yukata, so of course it was going to look good on her.
散々迷ったけどね。意見合わないし、最後は言い争いみたいになってさ。
つくらそれ、お前が俺のにまで口出すからだろ。なんで人のやつ決めようとすんの？
決めようとしたわけじゃないけど、合わない下駄を無理に履こうとしてたからさ。指痛めるよって言ったのに聞かないんだから。
その後ちゃんと試し履きして選び直しただろ。
シンは浴衣になったら急になんか大人っぽい感じになったね。黒系の浴衣がかっこいいな。
Ha! You know, Shin in this yukata kind of looks like an adult. Ha! I laugh at you, Orion. He doesn't look like an adult. But that the black-red yukata looks pretty cool on him.
トーマの方はどっかのお店の若旦那って印象かな。こっちも意外に似合ってるね。
Toma's yukata also suits him, but he kind of makes him think of the young master at some sort of old-fashioned cafe. So,
意外に似合ってるといえば
let's continue with the fashion show of everyone in yukata, which I am totally okay with.
彼女の浴衣、トーマとシンが選んだんだ。はあ、惜しいことしたな。浴衣持ってないって知ってれば僕が喜んで選んだのに失敗した。
そのくらいのことでその落ち込みようか。くだらんな一休。浴衣選びなど大した意味はない。
この二人にはびっくりだね。一輝がずっと着こなしてるのとか、ケントが書生さんみたいなのとか。
He's like, you guys picked her yukata? If I'd known that she didn't have one, I would have loved to have picked one up for her as myself. What a missed opportunity. Ikkyu, seriously? Picking out a yukata is not that big of a deal. Also, Orion says Kent looks like the old-fashioned type of Japanese student, which I absolutely agree with. He does look like it. But it suits him.
まあ、ケントに関しては、そのベルト柄の帯は一体どこで売ってるのかって聞きたくなるけど。
I'm gonna have to try and find a full body image of Kent in his yukata here because he says there's something wrong with the belt. I don't remember anything being weird with the belt. Maybe we'll see it later.
浴衣選び自体に意味はないけど、自分が選んだ浴衣を彼女が着てくれるって結構良くない？
それは
良くない？
いや、別にそのようなことに興味はないな。
It's not about choosing a yukata, it's about the whole fact that a girl is wearing the yukata that you chose. That's the good thing about it, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Well, it's not really something that I've ever concerned myself with about. Sure thing, Ken.
興味がない男の顔と声じゃないよ、ケン。
That's not the face or voice of a guy who really doesn't care about that.
はあ、本当にもったいないことしたな。トーマとシンに出し抜かれたよ。
え？この子の浴衣はトーマさんたちが選んだんですの？はあ、もうそれならば私にも選ばせてほしかった。
What?
浴衣を売っている店という店を回り、全力を持ってこの子に一番似合う浴衣を探し出しましたのに。
Shut up, I'm not running slowly. Her keigo is what made it run slowly.
口惜しいですわ。
君ってなんかみんなにすごく愛されてるよね。それはいいことなんだけど。
あんた、みんなの愛が重すぎて苦しくない？私だけはちゃんと距離感保って接するからね。友達だからね。
心情を代弁してくれた上にフォローまでありがとう。心にしみるね。
So now it's Rika's turn to say, What? Toma and the others picked her yukata? If I had known that, I would have loved to have picked one. Olean says that she's certainly loved by a lot of people. So, yay? And Sava wonders, isn't everyone's love for you kind of oppressive here for you? But don't worry. I will be as close as need to be while still giving you room of your own. Just like a friend is supposed to do. Thank you, Sava. Also looking at the sign in the back, yes, it says Meido no Shitsuji down there. Huh. Wonder when that was changed. Oh well.
みんな距離なしか引きすぎかのどっちかだし。その引きすぎる人はどこにいるんだろう。案内役なんだから来てないはずないと思うんだけど。
Oh, stop lagging so much. You shouldn't be lagging. I know this is almost 2 hours long. It's gonna be 2 hours long in total, but come on.
右京殿、なぜそんな離れた場所に隠れておられるのか。
Ukyo, why are you hiding from us?
あっちにいるのかな。
いや、だってほら、とりあえず遠くから見守るのは基本じゃないですか。
右京発見。あれ、なんか普通っぽい。
Ah, Ukyo has been found. His yukata is kind of normal. If you want to call that normal. Okay.
浴衣着て髪まとめてるせいかな。いつものうさんくささがあんまりないね。
He looks very different from usual because he actually put his hair up. Which, well, we know that in his after story he actually braids his hair over his side, which frankly I would have preferred to see because, I don't know, I think it looks better. looks more interesting. But I do really like braids.
俺の立場的にそっと草場の陰で見守るとか、闇に隠れて生きる的な、おはようからおはようまでみたいな。
おはようからおはようまででは24時間ということではないかと。そもそも今日は貴殿の穴井で行くという話ですから、隠れられていてはちと困ります。
うん、そうだね。右京がいないと困るよね。それは置いといて、さあ本日最大のツッコミ行こうか。店長のそれは浴衣じゃない。
Waka points out since Ukyo is the one who's going to lead them to where the fireflies are, him not being there is going to be a difficulty, and Orion agrees. And now for the last person in the fashion show. That's not a yukata manager! He's actually wearing a haori and hakama. Basically, he's wearing an old uniform that samurai wear. The sword included.
あー、言いたい。本人に突っ込みたい。なんで僕の声届かないの？
I really want to tell him that. Why won't my voice reach him?
まあでも、若って呼び方恐ろしいほど似合ってるよね。釈然としないけど。
Although it really does suit and is very waka of him. Yes, that's a nice way of saying that.
じゃあ全員揃ったみたいなんで行きましょうか。全員近寄りすぎず遠ざかりすぎず、俺の攻撃の及ばない範囲でついてきてください。あれ？おかしいな。
おりませんわね、ホタル。かなり探したのにな。大人数だから驚いて逃げちゃったとか？
いや、そういうこともあるまい。そのような習性がないからこそホタル狩りという風習があるのだからな。
だとするとこれはやっぱり
右京さんが場所間違ってる。
そもそも右京さんって方向音痴じゃありませんでした？
でも写真を撮った場所はちゃんと覚えてるんだけどな。
まあこの辺りは広い河原で場所の特定は難しいやもしれません。それに昨日からの冷え込みに耐えられなかった可能性もある。一概に右京殿の席ではなかろう。
すみません、本当に。
いや、謝る必要はない。ここまでの道すがらの散歩、意味のないことだが悪くはなかった。
本当にね。女の子たちの浴衣も堪能できたし、僕もそれなりに満足だな。
一輝さんの頭の中ってそういうことしか詰まってないんですか？
Shut up, Shin. Case in point, no fireflies here. So, while they're talking about how this might be a bit of a bust, Iki says, he was able to see the girls in yukatas, so that's, that makes it worthwhile for him. Iki-san, do you have any room in your head for anything other than that? Shut up, Shin.
こらシン、すみません一輝さん、こいつ正直だから。事実だからいいよ。でもどっちかというとトーマの発言の方が気になるかな。
では皆の者、ここからあとは自由行動としよう。せっかくの夜だ。このまま寒暖を楽しむもよし、おのおの別れてホタルを探すもよし、下に降りて 文字通り川沿いを散策するもよかろう。ただし夜なのでご婦人は一人で行動せぬように。よいな。
だってどうしよう。誰のところに行こうか。
So basically, Waka says, since they're already here, they might as well do something. So they can, walk around the riverbed, look for fireflies, whatever they want, just that it is dark and it's evening, so please do not walk off on your own. And this is where I'm going to stop, because aside from this being 2 hours long now, but I wanted to stop here anyway because this is where I'm going to save now, which, if you are playing this game yourself, is also where I would suggest to save for New World, because now we get to the part where you pick with whom you want to actually talk to and do something with, which is then how you unlock the various after stories, Wakasan World, and the girls' party. So we'll see what's gonna happen with people next time.